The easiest noodle dish you can make, delicious as hell, and it's only 4 ingredients. This is a Don Don noodles riff, and I make this like once a week. All you need is chili crisp, but I of course go with the godmother herself. Then we need some tahini, shout out to the Ziad brothers, those are the boys. Any kind of noodles, including just pasta. I like these Chengdu style, oriental spaghetti.
That's not good.
And ground pork for on top. Or beef or pork or I don't know, whatever you got. So you just get some water boiling, brown up your pork, more on that in a sec. Boil your noodles, I do like 3 minutes on these. And one of those bundles is good for 2 servings, by the way. And then, are you ready for this? Bowl, tahini, chili crisp, noodles. Don't even worry about draining them, we want that water. And then cover with the ground pork like they do in Szechuan, and you're fucking done. Mix it all up. I forgot I put 2 servings in there, so it was a lot fucking harder. Keep some noodle water on hand because it'll help emulsify the sauce if it's a little too thick. And that's one of the best, most delicious ass fucking bowls of noodles you'll ever have in your life, and it took like a second. No chopping, no dishes, no nothing. But if you wanted to plus it up a bit and make something a little more delicious and closer to what you'd find in China, here's what I'd do. First, I never buy ground pork at the store. It's always the lowest quality stuff they have left that's about to go bad. Save some money, buy something fatty like a pork shoulder, and chop it up yourself. I just cut off however much I want, stick it in the freezer for like 10 minutes so it firms up and chops easier, and then hit it with the Cuisinart. And since we're already doing all this, we may as well treat the meat right and give it a little marinade. Nothing crazy, only if you got the time, it'll be quick. A little salt, a little sugar, a little Shaoxing wine, and a little soy sauce. The Chinese stuff, by the way. I don't want to see any kikoman today, please. Let that sit for 10 minutes or however long you're willing to, and in the meantime, I'm going to get some scallions chopped up for garnish. The green parts go on top at the end, the rest of it you can save for something else or throw in with the ground pork like I usually do. The more the merrier. I don't find a wok necessary for this, but that's mostly because I don't have one, so use whatever you got. Fry the pork in neutral oil, and if you're so inclined, hit it with some MSG and Chinese 5-spice. But the reason the original version of this dish is so simple is because we lean pretty hard on the tahini and chili crisp to do the heavy lifting, so don't overthink it. Of course, if you wanted to overthink it, you could whip out the mortar and pestle and grind up some Sichuan peppercorns that you had previously toasted in a hot, dry pan. They bring what people describe as a pleasantly mouth-numbing characteristic to traditional Szechuan food, so if you're trying to approximate something you've had at a restaurant before, this will probably get you there. I still go back and forth on what that actually means in practice, but if you're worried about it being too spicy, don't be, because it's not. A little of this stuff goes a long way though, so viewer discretion advised. Apparently I forgot to record it, but hit it with a tiny more soy in the pan and then deglaze with a little bit more Shaoxing wine, and that's a wrap. The way the thick nuttiness of the tahini comes together with the spicy, crunchy chili crisp to make this luxurious, almost carbonara-like sauce is really something special. It's like alchemy. I don't really know how to convey it with words, and I just have to show you these extreme close-ups because I don't know how else to do it. Some people like to put peanuts on top for crunch, but that's a base the chili crisp has covered in this version, and I am what has been described as deathly allergic to peanuts, so I usually skip it. But anyway, that's my noodle dish. Hope you like it.